The creation of wealth is a dream to be achieved by many people, okay? And to have a conducive and more business-friendly environment or society is something that we all crave for, or we all hope to have, okay? Well, today we are going to discuss about which African country or which African city have the most millionaires. But before that, how impactful are the millionaires in your cities are to your society or to your environment around? Let's go. Alright, so on African Fact Zone, a page on X that discusses about Africa and African news that I'm always here to share with you guys, had bring something up that says African cities with the most US dollar millionaires. Okay, so we are going to discuss about which African city have the most millionaires, the US dollar one, not your local currency though, the US dollar one. Alright, so they came in and says number 1 is Johannesburg, South Africa, with 12,300 millionaires. Number 2 is Cape Town, South Africa, with 7,400 millionaires. Number 3 is Cairo, Egypt, with 7,200 millionaires. Number 4 is Nairobi, Kenya, with 4,400 millionaires. That is cool. Number 5 is Lagos, Nigeria, with 4,200 millionaires. Number 6 is Cape Verde, Windlands, South Africa, it's Cape Windlands, South Africa, with 3,600 millionaires. Number 7 is Durban, South Africa, with 3,500 millionaires. Number 8 is Garden Route, South Africa, with 3,200 millionaires. Charlie, South Africa, yo. Number 9 is Casablanca, Morocco, 2,800. Number 10 is Pretoria, South Africa, with 2,100. Then number 11 is Accra, Ghana, with 1,900. Number 12 is Luanda, Angola, with 1,500. Number 13 is Marrakesh, Morocco, with 1,400. Number 14 is the Whale Coast, South Africa, with 1,200. Number 15 is Windhoek, Namibia, with 1,200. Then number 16 is Dar es Salaam. Okay, so Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, having 1,200. Number 17 is Tangier, Morocco, with 1,000 millionaires. Number 18 is Algiers, Algeria, with 1,000 millionaires. Number 19 is Grand Bay, Mauritius, with 900 millionaires. And then number 20 is Kigali, Rwanda, with 800 millionaires. Well, there you have it, okay? These are Africa's top 20 cities with the most millionaires. And then guess what? South Africa, the country at the south, the multiracial country in Africa, have about 7 countries, or no, should I say 6 cities in the top 10 of Africa's most millionaire cities, and also overall in the top 20 they have 7 cities. Now that is huge. With a population of about 60 to 70 million people, having this huge number of millionaires should tell you how crazy the South African economy is and how impactful or how industrious these people are. Big shout out to South Africa, bro. Big shout out to you guys. Well, it's no surprise to also see this, okay? Because recently, African Fact Zone also shared a post that talks about Africa's most millionaires country, or a country with the most millionaires, and South Africa was actually topping with about 37,400 millionaires. So one country have 37,400 millionaires, and then Nigeria being on the 4th on the land list had about 8,800 millionaires, okay? So a population of 220 million people as of 2006 census, that says Nigeria was about 220 million people, have only 8,800. And a country of a population of about 60 to 65 million people have 37,400 millionaires. Now, there's something huge about South African economy, bro. That is insane. SA is one most developed country in Africa that we should all look up to and also learn one or two about them, because this is actually insane to see, okay? Big shout out to my South Africans, the southern people of Africa, and also my most racial country. Shout out to South Africa, the Zulus, the Manzis. Shout out to you guys, okay? So we hope that other African countries can also imitate this and also create some conducive environment or business friendly for its citizens and people, or its people, to also have a good impact on the economy too. And one thing else I'm saying is that you must be a millionaire, but make a change. Not always to buy the luxury cars and luxury watches and the luxury things, okay? Make a change, all right? Well, the source of this information that African Fact Zone used was 2024 Africa Wealth Report, okay? So that's where they actually got this from, okay? 2024 Africa Wealth Report. That's it. Well, when this was shared, we had to go down there and see the comments of some Africans, how they think about this, because mostly if I see this kind of post, I definitely want to know how my people, you guys, my Africans, you guys think about these kind of things, okay? So I'll try to share some of them at the comment section to let us know how our people think, okay? So let's see to the first comment. This one came in and says, this list is incorrect. Lagos alone has more billionaires than the entire South Africa. Work on your stats. Well, this might be a Nigerian though. Man is saying that Lagos and Nigeria have more millionaires than the entire South Africa. The stat is incorrect. Wow, my Nigerian brother, I don't know how to explain this to you, but deep down, South Africa is one most industrialized country in Africa, and here for sure, SA are also multicultural, multiracial, business-minded. Come on, trust me. SA can actually boast for these kind of numbers. I'm pretty sure they can. Okay, they have a very crazy kind of economy with a highly advanced cities and country, and they are actually improving a lot of parts or a lot of things in Africa here. So definitely they are, or they can be able to achieve this height. Okay, so I agree to the fact that SA actually have this height. But when this guy said this, someone also replied him, or should I say a Sans or a Manzi or a Zulu man replied him and says, your entire Lagos is in SA. This is insane. Man is saying that the entire Lagos man is saying they are all right now in South Africa right now, because SAs or South Africans believe that the Nigerians that are living in only South Africa are more than 1 million people. Okay, so the entire Lagos man is saying they are all actually in SA. Alright, so this one also came in and says South Africa is leading. They should be ready for more from other African countries. Okay, so this comment was also really a healthy competition here. Man is saying that SA leading this is good, but they should be ready because other African countries are also coming. Well, it's good. We need to let the spirit of Africa to be in such a competition like this. We need to create more conducive and business-friendly economy or society for our people to also be able to accumulate some wealth and also to increase the potential of Africa and the society as well. Okay, so yeah, definitely it's a good call, something great by SA, but we hope other African countries also catch up. Yeah, pretty simple, yeah. Fair here, right? Fair deal, right? I agree with him. This one also says, this list is very incorrect. In Uganda, billionaire people have plenty, but they don't use financial institutions. Okay, so this one is also saying that this list is incorrect because man believe there's a lot of billionaires in Uganda, but because one or two reasons, they are not actually declared their wealth. So man is actually saying that there's a lot of corruption in Uganda, right? Basically, that's what you're trying to say, because why can't you declare your wealth? What is wrong with you? You are a millionaire and you can't declare your wealth? Then surely, my brother, you guys are actually doing a lot of corruption in that country. Come on, there's nothing to be proud about this. There's a lot of corruption going in your country. You need to start talking. All right, seriously. All right, so this one also came in and says, how does Kenya have more millionaires than Nigeria? Well, this one asks a simple question though. How does Kenya have more millionaires than Nigeria? But see how this Kenyan replied though. Man came in and says, every week, a marathon dollar millionaire is made in Kenya. Well, we all know how Kenyans are very good when it comes to marathon running in Olympics. These guys have a lot of medals in that, okay? So, man is saying that every week there's someone who achieved break a world record in marathon. So, man automatically become a millionaire in Kenya. So, what is this Nigerian saying? Well, that's an interesting reply here. And then lastly, this one also, I think that was the last 3 comments though. So, this is African cities with the best or the most millionaires, and South Africa actually, for the southern part of Africa, are topping the list with the first top 10. They have about 7 cities, and also the top 20 they have about 8 cities in South Africa, namely Johannesburg, Durban, Pretoria. All these cities are there to be precise. And also in Nigeria, only Lagos made the list, and in Ghana to Accra, Ghana, and in Kenya, Nairobi also made the list. Algiers in Algeria made the list. We have Tunisia, Marrakesh also being there. A lot of countries, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania was also there. A lot of countries were actually there. So the name is Vidashia Say, and I was glad to share with you the most millionaires cities in Africa. Stay tuned for more. This was African Time.